to the Wise Age Code, everyone. I wanted to start the intro in a different place to give you guys a variety of scenes and to also emphasize the topic that I'll be discussing today. Hopefully, it'll also make my videos a bit better. So you all know that the world is going through a pandemic, and depending on what country you live in, certain rules may have been or are currently being applied to you. I'm located in Hanoi, Vietnam, and for the past week we have been under a stay-at-home order. Though it is natural for humans to go out to explore the world and to complete our daily work, prolonged isolation can be draining and very disruptive to our daily lives. In addition to this, the lack of stimulation can adversely affect your mind and body. So in today's video, I want to show you 8 things that you can do at home to remain productive and to prevent yourself from going completely insane. This will not only help you keep fit physically, but mentally as well during these unprecedented times. Let's get right into it. The first thing you need to do is to set your goals. While staying at home for so long will be boring, by setting your goals will help invigorate the passion you have for whatever it may be. You don't have to start big or anything like that. Just start by writing down your short-term goals. Once you have accomplished those short-term goals, then you can begin to move on to larger ones. I actually write down what I have to do on a daily basis. One tactic that I like to do is to write down the task, and below that task, list the necessary steps in order to complete them. The key thing here is to give yourself something to work towards regardless of how small or big they are. Hopefully, once restrictions are over, you'll be set and you'll be able to implement your plan once the world opens up. Now, I'm not your mother or anything like that, but the second thing that you can do while staying at home is to actually clean it. There's nothing more satisfying than coming to a clean home. The best thing, well, at least for me, is that when I clean my house, the results are immediate. There's just such a gratification of when you come into a room that is in complete chaos, and then when you clean it, it goes to, well, almost complete order. When you have a clean home, you just automatically feel better. Productivity goes up because you don't have to work through a mess, you lose items less often, and your ability to organize improves. Now, I understand that the majority of you out there may not like to clean. To make it a bit more enjoyable, you do need some audio stimulation. So, what you can do is to put on some headphones or allow the TV to run in the background. I normally listen to podcasts, and by the time I finish cleaning, the podcast isn't even halfway through. Yes, I've said it time and time again, but you need to learn a new skill. This can be anything from learning to play the guitar or learning a skill within your occupation, so once you return to work, you can be better at your job. With all this downtime, this is the chance for you to pursue something that you have interest in and to be good at it. Now, I know many of us are restricted to what we can do at home, but you can still research it online so that once the restrictions are over, hopefully you have enough knowledge about that skill, you'll be able to go to the outside world and improve your value. Do I have to say it? No, I don't. But I will anyways. You need to find some way to keep physically active. Sitting there Netflixing or playing video games all day or scrolling through social media is not only detrimental to your physical health but your mental health as well. When you consume so much media and you're not really doing anything about it, it makes your mind complacent and lazy. Now, I understand many of us do not have a home gym, including myself, but there are some simple ways to keep active. You don't need any equipment, and all you need is enough room to spread your arms and legs. I know it's not an actual gym, but it's better than nothing, so let me show you. So as you guys can see, I'm in a pretty confined space in between my bed and the drawers over here. In addition to this, I have other junk just lying around, but that doesn't mean you can't exercise and remain active. So I'm going to show you a few exercises that you can do within your home. Again, no equipment is needed. All you need is enough room to stretch your arms and your legs as well. Let's do it. those are some basic exercises I'm pretty sure you can do anywhere within your home. Although I do have enough space to exercise, unfortunately it's not ideal for filming, so I do apologize for any awkward shots that you may have viewed. To keep your workouts a bit more interesting, one thing I would recommend is to give yourself a time limit on how long you would work out, and during that workout alternate the exercises. So for example, if you are going to do a 5-minute workout, I would alternate each exercise every 30 seconds. So there you go. You don't need a lot of space to exercise. You need to at least do 5 minutes a day. So you really have no excuses while being at home. So get out there and just do it. Number 5 is to continue to work from home. Now, I know that many of us do not have this luxury, but that doesn't mean you can't work from home. To reiterate what I said before, you can still research about your job and find new skills so that you can improve on your job and not forget it all after being off for so long. Take for example, if you work in car detailing. This is something many people can do readily at home by cleaning their car, just pretending that it's a customer's car. If you don't have a car, I'm pretty sure you can take some dusty old object to bring back to life. The key thing here is to find what you do at work and to be able to do it at home. This may not be possible with everything, so you have to be creative in this area. It's important to keep up to date with the latest skills and technology in your industry. For students who do not have a job, begin by preparing for the next academic school year. Familiarize yourself with the courses that you'll be learning. You may not understand it all, but at least when you see it in the next academic year, you'll have a stronger connection, which will make learning easier and save you a lot of time and stress. The next activity is one that I actually picked up in the past 6 months. And ironically, I actually hated doing this when I was a child, and that is to try to solve the Rubiks Cube. I found this to be really challenging and interesting because I actually had to put my mind to work in a way that I haven't done so in a long time. The amount of mental focus I actually had to exert was really refreshing and reminded me that I'm definitely capable of more, and so are you. Most of what people do on a daily basis is usually automatic and does not require any deep thought. After solving the 2x2 Rubik, I went on to solve the 3x3 and then finally the 4x4. What this did was keep my mind occupied in a healthy and engaging way. The takeaway from this is to find some stimulation for your mind and where you can actually apply what you take in rather than constantly and aimlessly sitting there watching and indulging in useless content. Humans are social creatures by nature, and with everyone being at home right now, there's no better time to reconnect with an old friend or a family member. Both of you will be fascinated with the stories that you have to tell to each other, and hopefully you'll be able to rekindle that old relationships. Of course, connecting with people is highly beneficial for your mental state, so it's definitely something that you should do. With all the technology that we have today, everything from a simple phone call, texting, and now even video conferencing, there's really no excuse to reach out and connect with someone. And lastly, yes, relax. The world is going through a difficult time, and we all deserve to do the things that bring us pleasure and joy. Of course, don't do it to the point where you actually become unproductive and neglect your responsibilities. That's my video for today, guys. I hope you found everything useful. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, or subscribe. So until I see you next time, take care. Okay, I got the orange and I got the pink. Now let's try to get the green. To this green. Okay. Okay, got more greens. Oh, wait. How can I get that green? Ah, stupid thing.